Welcome back to episode 10, I believe, of the Should We Buy It series. We're going to talk about all the new makeup releases and decide whether or not we want to pick them up. I love hearing your guys' comments and what you're excited to see, because that does play a part in what I decide to pick up. But if you guys are excited to hear about all the new releases, then just keep watching. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. And don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. If you're curious about this gorgeous look, I did not film it, but I can if you want me to. But I created it with the Bella Beauty Bar recently de-influenced palette. This recently came back in stock, and I have had FOMO over this palette since it released last year, and I didn't have the money to pick it up, but I could not help myself. I love Bella Beauty Bar. I do have a code with them. It is AOML if you guys are interested in saving 10% off your order, and if you use it, thank you. It is affiliated. And this gorgeous lip that I have on is the shade Jeanette from Unearthly Cosmetics. I have a code with them. It's the same code, but I just thought I'd let you guys know. I love a fall look, and I've been craving it. I'm so excited for fall. I don't like sweating. I don't like being hot. I mean, I like summer, but it's not my favorite season. That is definitely fall, and I'm happy it is finally upon us. Also, I wanted to let you guys know all the pictures that I'm using in this video come from Makeup on Your Radar 2. I will have that account on Instagram linked down below in my description box. She does an amazing job at keeping up with all of the new releases. Plus, she has a collab coming, which we will talk about in just a minute, but I am super excited for it. I'm going to go ahead and get scooched on over, and then we are going to get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about actually released today, and it is from Enle Rain Cosmetics. I have a code with them as well, and it is AOML. It will be linked down below. But we have the FLUTTER and FLURISH collection, and I'm excited for this. I was not able to pick it up yet. I have to wait a few days. So fingers crossed it stays in stock. But you can buy this full collection in a bundle. It retails for $315, but you get it for a value of $280, which is only $252 if you use a discount code. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be picking up the full collection or not. My birthday is August 12th, and I could buy it for that, but that's still a large amount of cash that I don't know if I can drop at this very moment. But in this collection, we have the FLUTTER palette, the FLURISH palette, 4 chromatic singles, which I don't think I have pictures of those yet. But then we have 6 Uber Sparkly Moon Dust, 2 high pigment blushes, and 2 polychromatic lip glosses, which I've never heard of that type of gloss, but I would be interested in seeing it. Now, you can buy these palettes like individually. You can buy it all individually. I think I'm going to pick up at least both palettes and both blushes, but I would like to pick up a little more if I'm able to. But this collection is freaking gorgeous. The one that really gets me is the FLUTTER palette. I love that color story. Those greens with those plummy purples and that murky yellow. I think this color story is gorgeous, and I freaking adore Enle Rain's packaging. I'm super excited to get these in my hands. I just pray to God it doesn't sell out. Then we have a new release from VISEART. It says, this is the hottest drop this summer. The 2 coolest palettes meet Petites Cool Matte Original and the Matte's Cool Chic and Subtly Subversive. VISEART Matte is the benchmark by which all other eyeshadows are judged. But these are $40 each. I think these are really pretty. I've not tried VISEART yet, but I don't know. I'm not really into the all matte palettes. I'd rather have an all shimmer palette than an all matte palette. So it's an easy skip for me, but I think if you're into cool tones, you might really enjoy these. I don't know which one I like more. Probably the first one, the one closest to the bottom. But I really love the blues and deep purples in that other one as well. But let me know if you guys are picking this one up. This next one is from CXC Labs, and it kind of reminds me of the palette that released from Simply Posh. Mine should be coming to me like really soon, the Coastal palette. But I just got notification today that it's shipping out. But this palette kind of reminds me of that one. It's called the Sand and Sea. There is no information yet on the price of this one, but I think I'm going to pass on it. I tried them recently, and their formula is pretty good, but it's not my favorite. So I don't mind passing on that one for now. Apparently, REM Beauty is coming out with liner. Looks like they got some liquid liners and cream gel liners. I'm in the market for some pastel liners or neon liners. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. But these ones are pretty, but I think I'm going to skip on these shades for now. Like I have a light blue one like that, Prance from ColourPop. I also have a Give Beauty liner that's like that dark blue one. I could probably dupe every shade in my ColourPop liners. And I really love those, but they don't sell their neons anymore. And I like finding different types of pastel liners. So I would be into looking for some of those. But for me, those are an easy skip. I don't really use a lot of graphic liner either because I'm terrible at it. I cannot get them to be straight for the life of me. And if I would make myself do it more, I probably could get better at it. But for now, it is what it is. Sigma Beauty is coming out with the Skin Perfector Hydrating Tint. Now, I've really gotten into skin tints this year. I actually have the Wet n Wild one on today, and I really like it. But let's see the details on this. It says it's available now on TikTok Shop. It retails for $39. It says, discover the perfect balance between skincare and the makeup with our skin perfecting hydrating tints. This ultra smooth formula provides the hydrating boost of a moisturizer and the lightweight buildable coverage of a liquid foundation. It's sheer to medium coverage. Now, I think this one looks good, and I would totally be interested in trying it out, but I need to see it in person. I have a drawer full of foundations that are all too light for me. So if you got any tips on that, let me know, because I cannot pick out a foundation shade online if my life depended on it. It's terrible. Pat McGrath is coming out with a little collection. It is called the Sublime Blooms collection. And to be honest, I think this is the most interesting thing they've done in a long time. I really love that little colorful quad. Not enough to buy it, but it's exciting to see them doing something with color. But there's two quads, Nirvana Nectar and the Opalescent Orchid. And then we have a highlighter, I think. Let me see. It's called Skin Rose 001, the Essence. And then we have new cream blushes and then a skin finish highlighter and balm duo. So I don't know what the Skin 00 Rose the Essence. Maybe it's like a serum or something. I don't know a lot about Pat McGrath, guys. They never release anything that excites me outside of the blushes. I really do want to try those cream blushes, and I heard their highlights are really good. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know down below. But it's like one of those things, if I don't know what I'm missing out on, so therefore I can't, truly miss it. So therefore I'm saving money. That's the way I look at it. This next one is beautiful, and I'm interested in it. If I can, I might pick it up, but it launches tomorrow, July the 31st. I don't see any details on the pricing. It is Beauty Moon Cosmetics. It says, at last, the magic of Beauty Moon has been revealed, unlocking a realm where dreams and reality intertwine with the shimmering glow of the moon hung low in the sky. casting soft silvery beams danced upon the earth. This looks freaking beautiful. The palette is called Once Upon a Time, and I really love the theme of it. I love the color story. I can't wait to see swatches of it, but I'm really interested in that one, and I'm eager to see how much it costs when it releases, which it'll already be out by the time that you guys watch this. Then we have a release from Beauty Bay. They have the Liquid Cream Bronze. This freaking chair is so squeaky. I got to get a new chair. But it is available now at beautybay.com. It is vegan and cruelty-free, and it retails for $11.50, which is an amazing price. But it says sculpt, define, and glow with our velvety, buildable, blendable liquid bronzer. Now, I wouldn't like make an order for just this, but I would like to make an order from Beauty Bay because I've never made an order from them, and maybe do like a full face of Beauty Bay products. But let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that, because I can get on that. Then we have a new collection from Bobbi Brown, and it is the Pac-Man collection. This looks really cool. I mean, the palette is a no for me. I don't like the neutrals with the pop of blue. I do like that they added that pastel blue in there, though. I feel like that could be such a beautiful inner corner pop. But there's also a few other things. We have a lipstick with a matte finish in 6 shades, the eyeshadow palette, 2 face highlighters in limited edition packaging. There's a limited edition cushion foundation, a lip gloss, a compact powder in limited edition packaging, and then the moisturizing cream in the same packaging. There's no details on the price or when it is releasing. It says at the moment it is known that the sales of this collection will start at the end of August in Asia and a little later in Europe and the United States. So if you're from the US, it will be at us soon. But if you live in Asia, you're going to get it first. Let me know if you guys are interested in anything from that. This next one is gorgeous. It's from Tera Moons, and I have not tried them yet, but it is the Celestial Dusk collection. It drops August 2nd at 6 p.m. CST, but apparently it is 11 new duochromes and 3 new mattes, and the swatches are freaking gorgeous. It says, if you know Tera Moon, you know we love our duochrome shadows so much that so many of them could actually be multi-chromes. We wanted to bring you that same energy with this launch. Get ready for extra sparkle and a shift at duochrome prices. Spot any faves. Let us know in the comments. So I don't know if this is going to be a palette. I think so. If so, I would be interested. But I wish it had more than 3 mattes. But as I mentioned earlier, I do love a like special shade type of palette. I recently picked up the All I Ever Wanted from Unearthly Cosmetics. It is still available, but this palette is freaking stunning. It's one I'm super glad to have in my collection. Apparently, Urban Decay re-released the original Naked Eyeshadow palette. It's limited edition, but they did not release it on their original price. It is now retailing for $59. It is currently on the Ulta site and will be everywhere else coming soon. I think it says August 4th, but I think at this point we all know what that original Naked palette looks like. I personally never bought it. I knew nothing about Ulta, Sephora, or Beauty YouTube back then. I came to the game real late in life, but if you love the OG Naked palette, you might be really interested in it, and if you are, it will be linked down below. Now this one I had to miss out on because I was broke, but I might still go back and pick it up because I've watched a few videos on it, and this palette is freaking gorgeous. But it is from Glaminatrix. It is the barely basic palette. I guess I didn't really miss it because it's available for pre-order, and I don't know how long the pre-order is for, but this palette retails for $64. It has 4 sparkly iridescent duochrome toppers, 4 intense metallics, and 12 mattes. Now, I like the mattes that they picked. It's got like a grungy twist to it, but those topper shades are freaking gorgeous. Let me know if you guys pick this up and if you would like for me to pick it up. I think it looks beautiful. It's so hard because I want everything, and life just doesn't work that way. Not for majority of the world, but I really want these ones as well. This is from Crype Cosmetics, and it is 2 palettes. These palettes are so freaking gorgeous. I love them both. Honestly, I don't know how I would even choose. I really wanted that Burnt Forest palette they released too. But it says the launch date is delayed due to some unexpected reasons. They're supposed to be launched at mid of August, but now it's at the end of August. Since we posted the sneak peek too early, we photographed a rough inside picture to show you guys first. Thank you so much for being understanding and patient with us. But I think they look beautiful. And I like that they, just kept everyone up to date on the delays. Things happen, but I think they are beautiful. And I would love to know what their formula is like. If it's similar to any other brand that you can think of, please let us know down below. And this next one, I'm going to skip on, but I still think it's beautiful. And it is from Notoriously Morbid. And it is called What's Life Without a Little Gossip. And it looks so freaking pretty. I love the packaging. I love the color story, but it just doesn't like captivate me enough, at least more than anything, all the other stuff I want enough to buy it, but I do think it's beautiful. It says, Dearest gentle reader, the social season is upon us, and there's nothing more exhilarating than the news of a new eyeshadow palette. The ton are abuzz with the release of our latest What's Life Without a Little Gossip palette. Therefore, the dearest reader, you are cordially invited to celebrate the arrival of this prestigious palette on Friday, August 2nd. And you can use code RADAR15 at checkout. It is her affiliated link, but you probably can with most of these brands if you guys are looking for a discount. But I do think it's beautiful, but more than anything, I just love the packaging. Apparently, Isabelle Cosmetics has a collab coming, and I'm excited to see who it's with. And I'm hoping that this is going to be the palette from them that I finally get to try. I would love to try this brand. I've heard nothing but amazing things, even recently in one of my latest videos where we talked about all of the indie brands I haven't tried yet. A lot of you guys really love that brand, so I'm really interested in checking it out. So as I mentioned earlier, there's a collab with Makeup on Your Radar, and the collab is with DEDE Signature. Well, I said that a little backwards. It's DEDE Signature, and the collab is with Makeup on Your Radar. But I am excited about it. It is the Plume eyeshadow collection. I'm going to have to pop up several different pictures because there are 5 different little palettes. This collection is freaking gorgeous. I'm tongue-tied. The pre-sale starts on August 16th. It launches on August 20th. They will be showing swatches soon. But the packaging on this is gorgeous. It's like a peacock, and it's so beautiful. It comes in this gorgeous box, but these palettes are beautiful. I want them all. I can't decide my favorite. That iridescent one looks really cool. But my favorite is the green and blue one, the last one. I think it's so gorgeous. I cannot wait to get this in my hands. The packaging on this looks really good too. It looks like she's updated her packaging, but they're supposed to be showing swatches today. If they do, I will pop them up on the screen instead so you guys can get to see what it looks like. But I'm so excited for them, and congratulations to Jamie from Makeup on Your Radar. I'm rooting for you. Oh, this is another one. This one is on my list. I am finally going to be trying Artitude Cosmetics because I will be PO'd if I don't get this palette. I was reading Metamorph, but this is the Metamorph palette, and it is so freaking gorgeous. This, when does it drop? I don't know when the release date is. If I can figure it out, I'll pop it up on the screen. But this palette is so freaking stunning. It looks like it's filled with like mattes and beautiful shimmers. The color story is gorgeous. The packaging kind of reminds me of that one palette from Melt. It didn't do very good, but a lot of people said it was a great palette. But I guess it's the butterflies and stuff that are inside it. But I think this is beautiful. They did such a great job on these photos and this collection. I'm excited to check it out. I'll leave all the details down below though. There's only two left that we would need to talk about. And the first one is not a brand that I've ever heard of. And I don't really know how to say the name. I'm going to have to like look at it, but I'll pop it up here on the screen. But looks like there's a palette releasing. What is it called? I think it's called A Few of Our Favorite Things, it looks like, but this is already released. It retails for $54.99. I'm going to have to do some research into this brand and their name. This looks like a collab as well. Like I said, I'll pop up all that information here on the screen somewhere. But I think this palette is really beautiful, and those iridescents look gorgeous as well. I love the poppy yellow with these deep shades. You guys know I love a smoky, sultry look. I feel like that's what I'm rocking today with this one. The next thing, or the last thing that's releasing that I'm super excited about, is the new release from Bella Beauty Bar. I also want to say, if I can find photos, I'll pop them up. But somehow I missed that Bella Beauty Bar released blushes, and I don't know how I missed that. But I will be picking up some of them. Let me know if you guys have tried them and what your thoughts are. One of you guys let me know about that release in the comments. So thank you for that, because I really don't know how I missed it. But they are releasing a 20-pan magnetic matte eyeshadow palette that has 2 rows of neutral shades and 2 rows of freaking neons. The neons are supposed to be based around the Pantone color of the year, which was Peach Fuzz, I believe. But then, the matte palette retails for $36. I'm getting carried away. But then we have the Molten Chrome's 6-pan magnetic eyeshadow palette. And it has 5 multi-chrome shimmers and 1 holochrome shimmer, which you guys know I've been loving those holos. But this retails for $60. And then we have the Baked Blush 6-pan for $30. And they also are releasing a mascara, which a lot of people are saying it's really good. But it's supposed to lift, lengthen, and volumize, which is what I like. But it retails for $16. I think these pictures are gorgeous. I'm so excited about these freaking neons, though. I cannot wait to create some looks with these. I love their promo pictures as well. With the Sundays, I need a Sunday in my life. But I'm excited. Let me know if you guys plan on picking any of that up. If you do, you can use my code, or I would appreciate it. It is AOML, and it will save you 10%. I filmed quite a few stuff today, so my voice is getting raspy. It's still not completely healed, but thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. But please leave your thoughts down below. I want to know what you guys are interested in. What would you like to see me do on the channel? I just love hearing from you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And until next time, bye.